A lot of people come in and see us and say, I can't seem to get my white car white. Well, in this vlog, we show you how. And you can check it out straight after this. Hey there guys, I'm Alan and welcome to AMDetails. We bring you car care and detailing related content every week. Subscribe and make sure you smash that bell so you get a notification every time we go live to answer your detailing questions. And as I said in the intro, one of them is, how do I get my white car to look white? Well, it's something someone asked us after checking out the YouTube channel and they booked in their Honda DC5. Delighted to have this in with us. It's a really unique car. We have not had much in the way of the JDM Honda scene in. I'm hoping that our current customer base are going to like it and you guys are going to enjoy it. And it's also going to bring some more of the JDM and Honda fans over, maybe from our friends at 621, who knows. But guys, enjoy. This DC5 in for an AMDetails Enhancement and Gtechniq coatings. Good morning. It is Monday the 3rd of July and we have this DC5 in for an enhancement. Time is already 11 o'clock. I've been up the bank. The team has already finished Avard Speedfest D-Prep. And now me and Scott are hopefully gonna get the wheels on and get this ready for coatings. Whilst we do that, Finley and Jamie are gonna tackle the Honda. Time is now 1:30. Honda is inside, decontaminated and dried. It's time for me to get that up in the air whilst the gents are away and have a look at the paintwork. And we have cleaned, hoovered, mopped, took all the stuff off. This is ready for CS. All the gents are at lunch, so I am going to play with the Honda. Let's go! This one, I think. Oh, that's the one. 19. Good morning. It is Tuesday, the 4th of July. It ended up being a very frustrating day yesterday. The good news, the DC5 is on the ramp. As you've seen, Jamie took the wheels off. We deep cleaned them, showed the customer what's going on, and they are getting coated. Finley this morning will be working on the arches, and I will be finding a combination for the paintwork. But yesterday was very frustrating with the Mustang. Now I like to think myself as a happy-go-lucky guy and generally get that energy across in the vlog, but I'm not gonna hide a moment when I am fairly gutted. I'm gonna tell you the story with the Mustang. The customer sent me all the bits and pieces and they were like, we're happy to tell you the story with the Mustang. So here we go. As you may or may not know, I can't remember if I said in the vlog, this Mustang that's in the minute is the same one that came in then, and came in and we had to remove all the underseal that you see usually in the Mustangs and had to use makeup applicator pads. It was quite a frustrating job, but we made for a really good finish. But the customer had a little bump and ended up having to have what we thought was going to be the car written off. But it got fully resprayed. Booked in to come into here, and then we were basically predicting the worst. It was going to need quite a lot of work done, as you've seen in last week's vlog. That there was going to be a lot of not very good finishes, and that we were going to have to put a fair bit of effort into the paintwork. But again, we're not specialists here in body shop set work. You know, we only have a certain amount of boundaries we can do. We are not wet sanders here on an industrial scale. Things we will need to go and learn. Things I would love to learn for AMDetails to do more frequently if there was demand for it. But anyway, we can only work with the skill set that we had. And again, in last week's vlog, you've seen I had quite a challenge ahead of us. But we pumped the hours in, we extended the time, and tomorrow morning is going to be pickup day for the Mustang. So we worked pretty hard so that we could get the Monday coatings on, and that's where the problems started. For one reason or another, it isn't going to happen. We started with Crystal Serum, and it wasn't even Crystal Serum's fault. The applicators were marring the clear coat as we were on there. So we changed the applicators, and then they were fine, but then Crystal Serum wasn't so happy with the paintwork, and it just wasn't great. So we ended up having to redo that whole wing on the Mustang. So then, like any good company, we contact the customer and just let them know the options that we're going to go through. We're going to go through looking at Crystal Serum Black, then we might start looking at some other coatings like the Kamikazes, etc. Seeing what's going on with this paintwork. Long story short, me and Scott spent the best part of yesterday coating the car with various coatings, and all of them were pretty much just saying no. Now on that, the customer's actually super happy. No, he's happy with the work we have done, happy with the fact that we're just going to be using AIM wax on it, and we're going to be using the coatings on everything else, the plastics, the windows, etc. But when you pre-build yourself up for what you want to achieve on a car and how you want it to be before it ends, and you don't meet that goal, it's just kind of like, you know, it just gives you that little dig. And I thought I would quickly go over on that for some of you guys that are watching that are maybe doing this for a business. When I very first started AMDetails, as you do, you just dive straight into business. I had this vision that every car was going to come in, it was going to get amazingly corrected, we were going to do the full business, do these amazing write-ups back in the day on Detailing World, do all this stuff. And then that just didn't really happen. Here in Elgin, there's no customer base for that, so I very quickly learned that I needed to learn business, learn to find out what my customer base is, find out what they require. And eventually, you don't get a numbness, but you get a satisfaction, actually, in selling something to the customer that they actually require, and then carrying that out and giving it to them for a price that they are happy with. So not everyone comes in here wanting full corrections. People come in here wanting protections. People come in here just wanting training. People come in just looking for interior work only. And if you do that work to the best of your ability, within the budget the customer's given, and they are delighted, then you're doing a fantastic job. And it was one of the toughest things for me to learn, because every car would come in and I would look at the swirls initially. I think I even had this conversation on a live chat two Scottish car shows ago, way back. The video's bing up there. I will link that Bing link video to the bit where I'm talking about it, but someone asked me live about, oh, how does it not bother you that all these swirls in these cars? It did when I started. I had that naivety that it did. But the more you do this, the more you learn to meet different people come through the door, the more you see different customer base, and you realize that you just got to serve that customer. And if you can't serve that customer with the service you have, the best thing to actually do is to move them on to a company that can, because that company is going to give the customer what they want, the customer is going to respect you for what you've done, and they're probably going to come back to see you for tips and advice again. Quite lucky here, I've got the chemical range to sell them, but you know, there's not much point taking that job on, going stretching out within your means, potentially investing more money into getting that job done, and basically it just being a loss. So anyway, I'm kind of waffling. What I'm trying to say is, this is reminding me of when I very first started detailing. I pre-built up what I wanted to happen to this Mustang. The customer is a really good customer of ours and basically gave us the car saying, do what you can with it. This is what I'm looking for. So we quoted for doing a decent correction, 5 days worth, to try and fix the bodywork, full Gtechniq coatings, and I had in my head where I wanted it to be. And now when we're doing this, I had in my head where I want the vlogs to be. And as you know, over the past couple of vlogs I've been saying, not that I'm not happy with the vlogs, because I wouldn't put something up that I'm not happy with, but that I feel I've not been able to put as much energy into them because I've been working on other projects. And now I feel a whole lot better. You guys are like shrinks that I can talk to, and you don't give me anything back. It's brilliant. So I can download my whole mind. You get to know where my head's at the time. I promise this is not when it's going to become like Alan's personal doctor download. But yeah, so to round off kind of where I was going, we're not putting coatings on the Mustang, which initially made me disappointed because I was like, I knew where I wanted it to be. I wanted to show you guys this amazing, look at us, turn this Mustang around and coat it. And that just isn't life, that just isn't business. So we've had to adapt. We've kept the communication open the whole way through this car being in with the customer. The customer is delighted with service from start to finish, and they are now happy with the option they're going for, and everything's been adjusted, invoices, all that sort of stuff. So they are delighted. So I just wanted to get that across for the people that want to start in business and the people that are maybe already in business that can maybe relate to the feeling I'm having now, that, you know, you're not the only ones having that feeling. The car is leaving. I am not in any way disappointed or unhappy for the car to leave. I'm happy with what we've achieved on it, and I'm happy that we physically can't achieve what the customer or what we initially planned out to do in the time scale we've got. So everyone's happy, smile on face, out goes car. But you just have to try and learn when you're in business to get over that little bit where you're like, I just wanted to get it to a certain something, and either due to the customer's choices, budget, or the car itself, it just can't happen. So stick the smile on, be happy with what you're doing, do your good work, focus on it, and just keep smashing it. So that's what I'm going to think about today. We're going to finish the Mustang, and I'm going to dive onto the Honda. New car, dive in. I haven't machined a Honda in a very long time, so I'm quite excited to get my hands onto, you know, something we haven't had for a while. 6, 2, 1. So that's enough of the talking. I'm going to smash this paperwork. I'll wait on the gents coming in. I will film some cool car arty-farty stuff. Now. So using the light, I'll show you the original paint. You can see it's quite flat, and there is actually a buffer trail in there. Can you see that? Just where the light's coming at the top of this. And we've done this arch. Be prepared for clarity and colour. There we go. Fantastic for enhancement, and we've still got to refine over this, really jewel up that white paint. So people say, can you make white look white? I think you can. We interrupt this vlog to tell you that it's nearly 6:30. I'm going live tonight. Let me show you around. So this is what I do to the backdrop. Finley did it last week and it looks really cool, so we're going to do the same again today, and I can put whatever I want up here because you guys can't see it. This is OBS, the system I use, and then this is how I turn off like the live hold screen, and then you get to see me. Hello! And then I transition over what people that are actually live get to see. So I can see whatever I want on this side, and then you just move it over. Over here, I'm just having a quick look to see what it looks like to be on an incognito window, so you can see what you guys see. And then this end is what I get to see, so the chats, how many people are watching now, and then I can do some edits and stuff. And that's it. So I'm gonna make myself a coffee, grab a water, log on and chat with you guys for an hour. I'll see you after. Car wise, that's me for tonight. DC5 is looking really good. I am super happy. Wheels have coatings on, they are now refitted, so first thing in the morning I can maybe do the bonnet or do the roof area, waiting on this being collected. But then when the customer arrives, we can then just take the DC5 out, do the handover with the Mustang, and then the DC5 goes on the Mustang's spot. And then that'll be it there for the rest of the week. And I'm pretty sure it's only 2 vallets left, so it's all DC5 time. Good morning. It's Wednesday, the 5th of July. It's beautiful. But we're in here. And just like how I left you guys last night, the Honda's ready to go outside. And this is ready to be pictured and wheelie stools. So it's time to get rid of all the sides, clear it up, and go. All done. We have about 20 minutes till the Mustang guy comes. So time to put the Honda out, clear the bay ready. Magical. So before the customer arrives, let's show you around. Sad to see that one go, but I am really excited that we have a DC5 and it couldn't be any better because I haven't had one of these in for ages and I'm really enjoying doing the paint. So let's get this one on the ramp, and then I believe we're putting autosave's order in the van and dropping it off, and then it's me, you, this. Let's go. When customers have good taste in music. Time is now 12:10. Finley's back, sorting out the toolboxes. Scott and I are on the Honda. And Jamie's just been away up time to get us some pipe lagging, as we need some for upstairs. But when you've got pipe lagging, there's only one thing you can do with it. Choose your weapon, Scott. Good morning. It's Thursday. We can see you now. Woohoo! And with it being a Thursday, you all know it's YouTube time. I need to do the thumbnail for last week's YouTube. I've also got, well, not last week's, but the next episode's going online. I've also got the RS footage online. I just got to organise it and whiz that over to Dan, and then try and catch up with this one and do the comments in an hour. I don't think I'm going to do it. Just realised the battery died, so I've changed the battery. The customer is here with the SQ5 that we're going to valet. I'm making a coffee. It's me and Finlay on the SQ5 and Scott on the Honda. And here we can see the detailers in their natural habitat, surrounding the local feeding hole, consuming. Gold valet complete. We had to rush around and I was training Finlay on it, so sorry that I forgot to do any filming. But I'm just about to do a picture, put this one outside, and then it's carry on with the Honda. Just like on the Mustang, last week's vlog, you will see deep in the curves DA sanding from the respray job on this rear bumper. So it's time for me to pay attention to those. And there we go. Just now needs a little refine, but looking a whole lot better in there. Rear bumper elements, done. Finlay, me and Scott have just done the big unit mop and tidy up. Ready, so this is clean for tomorrow, and Scott's just staying a little bit longer to finish some tiny wee bits. Rupees pre-orders are done, they're gonna leave tomorrow, and we're just gotta find some space now for putting our new Rupees stock upstairs, ready for all you guys contacting us in the email that's in the description if you would like your Rupees pieces and accessories. But it's just past 5 o'clock, I need to shoot off today. See you all tomorrow. Good morning. Good morning, fish. Good morning, fish. How are you all doing, fish? And how are you guys? It is Friday, the 7th of July. Mine and Sarah's anniversary. Love you, my good lady. So what's happening today? Coatings on this one, as Scott was here last night doing some little bits and pieces on it. Well, of course. Gonna make a cheeky coffee, and then let's have a look at the YouTube stuff as the vlog dropped last night. So today is gonna be a goodie. Hopefully get the coatings on the Honda, including interior stuff. I need to get all that Rupees stuff shipped for the pre-orders and somehow find some space for it all upstairs now, as the machines were easy, but now we've got all the spare parts. We've got the consumables like your pads and your polishes, currently only in the smaller 250mm sizes. we need to find spaces for them so that our walk-in customers and our training customers can get the Rupees gear once they're done. Not only that, but it's going to be the last day of week 2 with Finlay, so I want to give him a good debrief on how he's doing. He's only got 2 more weeks left with us, and we have to do an interesting little project with him, which I think is going to be helping me promote an open day that I'm doing down at Autosave in Edinburgh, which is incredible. They've invited me down to go and do some demo days, so I'm really looking forward to that. By the time you guys see this, I think it will already have happened. Sorry. If it has, I'll have done a vlog on it, and if it hasn't, then it is on Sunday the 16th of July. But I think the way the vlogs are working out, it'll already have happened, so I hope you all had fun if you came. So, on to the channel. 5,188 subscribers. Thank you very much, each and every one of you. And hello to the people who don't subscribe. If you'd like to, down there, little red square. Go on, click it. And then we have the video itself, 740 views overnight. It's just incredible. I only managed to share it on Facebook quite late last night. And we've already got some comments going on, and I've done my best to reply to everyone. So I've just got to reply to you guys this morning. And at the start of that vlog, I try and keep these positive, but I felt I had to just have a little dig back, because one of the big things I want to do in these vlogs is build the community with you guys, which means I need to personally answer every single comment if I can, even if it's just a thank you or to answer your questions. But some people aren't even leaving questions, they're just in like statements and comments. Anyway, I don't want to go on about it, but it's been really cool to see the feedback that you guys have been giving me after I had a small rant on the channel about it, and hopefully it's going to improve the standard of the community on the channel, so people put in decent questions, decent conversation, just be a little bit polite, put some effort in, and the whole community will get behind you, and it'll be super cool. And on that, I want to thank every single one of you that answer the questions. So not only are people asking questions, but then you guys are answering below as well, so it's not always on to me to answer them, and then I'm just coming in going, superb answer, thank you very much for that. So it's incredible. I'm wanting to build a nice community where everyone can come, and they're not just all like picking at the AMDetails brain. It's almost like a little video forum, if you like. So it's going to be super cool. I'm excited to grow this with you guys. Good morning. I know, what a week, right? It is the Saturday. I'm hoping to get a little bit done on this. It's about 6:30, 7 in the morning. And then in the front bay, we're gonna have a Ferrari day today. Now it was meant to be, well it is still, the Ferrari regional club member got in touch with me and asked, can we do open days at your place? This was a good while back, so we announced what we're going to be doing with open days and stuff, and then just unfortunately it's got down to only 2 cars, I think, but I'm still going to have them here, I'm still going to host them, because you know fine well, fingers crossed you guys do, they're going to have a good time here, then they'll go back and tell the rest of the Ferrari club members, and hopefully we can have a bigger event next time. That's what it's all about, guys, really, whether it's about customers, business, open days, it's all networking, getting people to know who you are, what's going on, morning fish, and then seeing what is available at AMDetails. So I've got some biggies, the tea, the coffee, everything topped up, so I need to set all that up, then have a look at the Honda. Kettle's on! Don't worry all you eco warriors, I've only filled it to here, but it's better than using the one that we have in the office. And the biggies, so that is this bit nearly done for the open day. Jamie is cleaning up the buckets, and then we're good to go. Bye, Ferrari people. Now, usually for vlogs, I just roll Monday to Friday, occasional Saturday, and whatever gets done, and that's what's in the vlog. But you're with me on Monday, the week after the DC5 was in. We had the Ferrari group in at the weekend, didn't get much filming done there, and it is now an administrative day here, so we weren't really meant to have this here. And then we've got an SQ5 coming in tomorrow. So instead, this Monday you get to see this vlog getting finished on the DC5. How cool was that? It's been super cool having the Honda DC5 in, a little bit different, a challenging car. The customer was delighted, and they have now scooted off to enjoy the Gtechniq goodness. And they're actually back in a week Tuesday for the free demo wash and tutorial that we provide here with every car that we do for an in-depth service such like that. But it's now 11:30 at night. I have been doing the Monday admin shift, as I said earlier on in this vlog. The SQ5 is here, and you guys will see that one next week. But for now, I have been Alan, and this has been one of our detailing and car care related vlogs that we drop every week. To make sure you don't miss any of them, please do subscribe and hit the bell so you get a notification every time we go live to answer your detailing questions. Oh, and over here, 2 videos chosen just for you. Ciao.